Nessie Reid is bringing nature into the heart of the city, and for the next 4 days she's living in a temporary milking parlour constructed in Anchor Square. The best part? Her roommates are 2 purebred Guernsey cows. As well as spending her nights on a bed made of hay, Nessie will be milking the cows publicly in an attempt to remind people exactly where their food comes from.
I think milk is a really great lens to look at more broadly how we value and relate to our food. In general, we go to the supermarkets and we just pick whatever we want up from the supermarket shelf. We often don't know the stories, the histories, the kind of biographies behind our food. Less than 50 years ago, people would have gone onto the high street and known where their meat came from, known where their milk came from. And we're able to kind of hold farmers to account, and we're able to hold retailers to account. And now we just have this totally anonymous relationship with our food.
But the idea of cows in the city has not been welcomed by all. Animal rights activists say that the project promotes the milk industry, which uses artificial insemination to produce the milk. People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals want to remind the public that the 2 cows on display will relive the nightmarish cycle of pregnancy and loss until they can no longer produce milk and will be sent to slaughter. But farmer Nick, who owns the 2 cows, thinks the project will show people that farmers do care about their animals.
We're not all sort of cruel to animals and that. We try our best to be kind to them and look after them well, and if you look after them well, they look after you. So that's one of the things that's going to be discussed, I think.
Let's declare you open.
Mayor George Ferguson was on hand to open the ceremony, and he thinks the project's a great idea.
I think a lot of people think food just comes off supermarket shelves. They don't realise a lot of it's flown across the world, a lot of it's repackaged and has a load of chemicals and things put in it. And it's really, really important that we put an emphasis on local food. And this is a wonderful little illustration of bringing country and city together.
There's been a considerable turnout so far, but the debate remains. Is the milking shed really raising awareness of food production, or is it a publicity stunt too far? Rachel Dinning for UE News.